scheduled for three-minute rounds. Between, and introducing firstly fighting out of the blue corner, he brings to the cage a fight record, 2 wins and 1 loss, coming to my way of Liverpool, the head judo, Jay Clay. And standing across the cage, his opponent. He brings to the cage a fight record, 2 wins and 2 losses, coming to you by way of Supremacy Fight Academy. Damian Firth. Your referee, Mr. D. Weir.
Well, there's a lot of action in the crowd for this one. The top tier, I mean, the Liverpool Olympia, this huge venue, made of tiers, and the top tier is all stood up for this fight.
It is indeed, Ian. Straight into the action. Damian Firth taking on Jay Clay. Some good work from Firth there to try and close his man down.
Swapping leg kicks. Seems to be Damian Firth who's got the crowd behind him.
Jay Clay going for a bit of a takedown there. But Firth stuffs the head and stops the takedown. Now up against the cage.
Yep, keeping that barrier there to stop the takedown.
It's a really annoying. Pushing on that head can pretty much stop the whole takedown itself, can't it?
Certainly any sort of barrier in between the chest, so you can't stop you getting chest to chest, makes it very difficult to get a takedown.
So Damian Firth there, spreading his legs up against the cage, stopping the takedown. Doing a couple of good old school foot stomps there, Ian.
Dirty old foot stomps. A lot more effective than you think they would be.
Yeah, when I first got into MMA many years ago, my brother was a massive fan of the foot stomps. Actually, I think that's what drove him to watch the sport with Chris Lieber back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, there was a grab and a fence there, stopping the takedown, and another grab and a fence. One more of them and there will be a point deducted.
You definitely will.
Dean Weir again, a very experienced referee.
Some good work there from Jay Clay, working his man up against the cage, driving him all the way around the cage. You know, it's a nasty feeling, isn't it? Up against the cage, getting dragged along, Ian. Oh, and another nice knee there to that inside left thigh.
Yeah,
and another one.
Solid knees there.
You know they're really hurting him because he's basically, every time he's going to throw a knee, he's lifting his other leg up to stop it, which is a really bad technique, isn't it?
It really is.
So Clay going for another takedown there, and another good stuff. Oh, he's grabbed the fence again there.
Again, he tried to stop the takedown, grabbing the fence.
Dean Weir is on that, and he may take a point once he stand back up.
I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the round, Dean Weir takes a point off.
Great work from Jay Clay, really taking control of this fight now. On top here against Damian Firth. Nice butterflies there from Firth, though, to try and drag his man off.
Using the butterfly just to get a little bit of distance to stop the strikes. I'd like to see Jay detach and come back with some strikes.
Drop some shots, yeah, that's right. In an ideal world, that's what you'd like to see, Ian. Firth got his going for the armbar. Going for the arm, but he's got the.
He's not got that.
Good work. Good work.
Now is Dean Weir going to take a point off? That's the question.
So he's giving the final warning there. Actually, in all fairness, should have been a point.
Yeah, I think he's very lucky. He didn't get a point taken off the way that he's, using that fence there to stop the takedown. But a very clear win for me for that round. Jay Clay from Liverpool Valley Judo.
Yeah, some good work from Clay. Seemed to work really hard there, dropped some good shots. And he really had the control up against the cage, didn't he?
Oh, he certainly did.
So let's see what both guys can do going into this second round. What kind of advice would you be giving to Bry Austin's guy there, Damian Firth?
Well, I think Firth needs to try and keep it standing. He's not doing so well against the fence, you know. I mean, he's used the fence to keep himself up, holding on. I think he needs to try and keep this at distance. He's got a slight height advantage, maybe trying to work the striking. At the moment, he just got mauled around the fence by Clay, and then once Clay was on top, he found it very difficult to get the sweep or anything.
So starting straight in there with a couple of good shots, and then a shoot from Jay Clay. Oh, right on the chin, right on the button there. But we know Firth has got a chin. We've seen him in some tear-ups before. Both guys now absolutely going for it.
Yeah, swinging shots. This time they're in the corner of Liverpool Valley 2 though.
So that head's really tucked in now. Very hard to take down from that position. Clay needs to get that head out. He goes for the single, switches to the single. Probably the clever idea to do there.
Again, pushing away there, pushing the head down. That's the right thing to do. Someone's head's below your waist, push it down further. It makes it very difficult for him to get the takedown. He's trying to switch to a double. He's not going to get it. He's going to be getting very tired underneath there.
Yeah, he should really switch that single. Maybe go for that ankle pick there, pick that ankle out. And then switch to a single. Oh, a nice knee straight down the centre there from Firth.
Much better work from Firth now, and a nice sprawl as well.
With a good sprawl, push on the head, and going to maybe take the back now. But Clay sees that straight away.
Certainly, but this is better work from Firth. Not really landing the strikes. We go for a heel hook though from the bottom.
Can't go for the heel hooks in amateur MMA though, but he's going to have to turn that to go for an Achilles, which he has got. Straight Achilles there.
Very difficult to tap someone with a straight Achilles.
It is, but very, especially from that position as well. Good defence there as well. Lets that leg go. Good work there from Damien Firth. A real turnaround round for him here.
Oh, it certainly is.
Yeah, it was funny. He rolled for that heel hook originally. You could see that. Now, Dean Garnett, one of the Liverpool Valley Judo coaches, that's what he has won by several times in Cage Warriors.
Yeah,
it's obviously something that they drill in the gym there, but unfortunately in amateur MMA, that is the only footlock that's not allowed.
Yeah. And here again, he's getting himself into that position. So this is a big round now for Damien Firth, really.
It really is, yeah. It's a big turnaround for him. Dropping some big shots now. Straight down the middle there. A couple of big shots to the body. You know, he's not switching up body head for my liking. You know, really work on that body from the bottom and then drop some big head shots.
It's just a bit of variety, yeah. At the moment, it's just head hunting, but he's getting the shots in.
There's nothing worse than being on the bottom and having to guess what the guy's going to throw next. You know, that's how you should be from the top. Really making your guy work, making him not know what's coming next.
He's giving up his back. Only 10 seconds left though, the clock has gone. Timekeeper Kath Hall.
Bit of an old school headlock there.
Well, that's a round each in my book.
Yeah, absolutely is, yeah. That wasn't the greatest of rounds for Clay there, but a superb round for Damien Firth. You know, did extremely well. You know, coming out of that second round, out of that first round, with a bit of pressure on him really, because he did, you know, Clay really seemed to take the control in the first. I think the story of the second was the failed takedowns from Clay, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But you know, you've got to look at that holding the fence and how much of an effect that had. If you know, and a point deduction could have made a real difference.
Well, it would have made it at least a 10-8 round in the first round. So yeah, I absolutely agree with you there, Ian.
But like I said, Dean Weir's the referee, is a lot more experienced than us. He made that decision, made that call, and you've got to stand with the referee of his quality.
So, seconds out, round 3, 2 rounds in the bag, going into the third and final round. This could be a big round for either fighter now. Both going to go for the win. You know, big crowd advantage for Firth.
In the third round. Big shots to start the round there, Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's great to see. And that's what we've seen all night so far at Shinobi War 4. Oh, a nice leg kick there.
Low kick, nice exchange, putting the punches and kicks together well.
Some good head movement so far from Firth in this round. Really going for that overhand right though, I think. Seems to be setting that up. leading with that jab there. Nice leg kick.
Damien Firth's really come back and evened this up since that first round, hasn't he?
He really has, and Damien Firth now, he's moving forward, dropping some shots, you know,
using that extra reach, the nice right hand.
Yeah, he's putting Clay on the back foot. Another nice leg kick, that really hurt. You could see the wince on the face of Clay, exactly why he goes for that takedown, but that's playing straight into the game of Damien Firth here. You know, he seems to be stuffing every takedown now and really tiring his man out. Firth needed to step back now and maybe standing up. Clay seems very tired here, Ian.
He does. And the more tired he gets, the more confidence. I hope he's not holding the fence again, because it could really be a point deduction, that. Oh, it's got...
Yeah, that's another...
Surely he's got to take a point off.
I think he really does have to there. You know, he's done it again. He's done it once again there, Ian. He's got to be very careful. You know.
And that could really make a difference in the scoring in such a close fight. I mean, he's just grabbing the fence like it's not a problem.
He could take 2 points for this, Ian. He could take 2 points.
Yeah, he could.
It's deliberate. He's done it several times now. It could be 2 points. But let's not take away what the work that Clay's doing here as well. Really driving for this takedown. Really working for it, but grabbing that fence does cause a lot of problems, doesn't it, Ian?
Yeah, it certainly does. It changes the fight around. That could be a real, you know, that could have changed the flow of the whole entire fight.
I can't believe he's not took. I can't believe he's actually not took a. That's a back of the head shot.
These punches to the back head. I mean, it's just a flagrant disregard to the rules.
There really is.
He's holding onto the fence. Punching the back of the head.
There has to be 2 points there, Ian, in my books. Dean, we're speaking to Damien Firth, and like I say, we're going to have to see the decision here, what he's going to do with this.
Firth's arguing.
And here we go. 2 points. There we go.
That's a good decision. Very good decision there by Dean Weir.
Great decision there, Ian, and that is. So he's done one for the fence and one for the back of the head, and that's exactly right, Ian. That's how it should have been. And this has lost the fight for Damien Firth.
Yeah, he's just thrown the fight away by not sticking to the rules.
Unless he goes and knock him out now, which could happen. You know, he's going to move forward. He's got to go for this win, and he is doing it as well.
He needs a stoppage.
He's gone for that choke, and he's got it in, and he's got that in. This could be game over.
No, he's not in the right position. He can't get onto the back. Can he get the back? He's jumped over.
Oh, it's tight. It's tight. It really is tight. That it's not the arm triangle. It's kind of it's a rear naked choke, but it's very, very tight. He's out. He's gone, and that is it. And
he's got the win.
Do you know what? That could have been a massive, devastating loss for Damien Firth there. It really could have been a bad loss for the fact that he threw the fight away, and he did. But fair play to him. He came back there, and he got the choke, and he put his man out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round 3. Your referee Dean Weir calls an halt to the contest, and your winner by way of rear naked choke.